Hello and welcome back to a new video here from the Broadfield branch layout. As you can see, I've got some station buildings on the layout as well as the station signs and a bit of fencing. I'm sure those are going to fall over any second, so I just wanted to show you that right at the beginning. So yeah, I have made some progress on the station, or on the main station of the layout, especially on the building side. The paint job didn't come out that great, but I'm honestly quite satisfied with how it turned out, given my very poor painting skills. But apart from that, not much has changed in this area of the layout. Still very much just the wooden baseboard with the brown paint on it, and yeah, the next step will be ballasting for this area here. I still have the water tower for this area here left to paint, but well, actually to print. I haven't printed it yet, but that shouldn't take too long. So yeah, not a lot has changed on this area, on the station area of site. Can't speak, on the station area, on the station side of this layout. But if we take a short walk down to the other end of the layout, you might be able to see one or two things here. We're going to talk about this a bit later, but I've put down some sand below the cliffs to show that this would be basically the edge of the sea, or where the sea would come in when there's high tide. So yeah, that was a really quick job, and it's in the whole picture. It just adds a lot, I think, because you don't have the bare baseboard down there. There's still a lot to do on this side of the layout, mainly that being to put some sort of fencing along the road area here so that nothing can fall off. So that will be one of those smaller jobs that just adds a bit of detail to the whole area. But apart from that, the station is pretty much, well, not complete, but it has taken a large step forward. So the station building on this side, it has a bit of a weird shape. So you would enter on the low side here and then walk up some stairs to reach the platform level. And the platform then obviously has two levels, one for standard gauge and one for narrow gauge. And apart from the missing detail on the back here, I'm gonna put some houses along this edge of the layout. Apart from that, this area is pretty much in its final stages. The station sign is in. I've made put down some fences to fence off the platform from the area where the narrow gauge line runs along, and there are even two small benches already in. So yeah, that's also something. So yeah, apart from that, obviously a big change from last time is that I've put down some grass and also some bushes in this area, which really elevates the whole scene to another level. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it's looking so far, and I'm sure once the area by the station has also gotten these upgrades, it's going to look fantastic. So yeah, that's pretty much the small update on where things are with the layout. But of course, there's also something else that's new, and that is my first Great Western double O gauge locomotive in the form of the Accurascale Pannier, and I obviously went for the 5700 5741 engine. Some of you might know that this is the real life number from Duck from the railway series, but I just really like the GWR lettering on the side of the tanks. I think that's a very iconic look for these engines, and that's basically why I went with this method. And the model itself is really, really amazing. Mine doesn't have any of the smaller known problems, such as some missing paint on the steps in this area. Some engines have that. Mine doesn't. So the condition it arrived in was pretty much excellent. And I have already modded it to run on Marklin track. You might be able to see the third rail pickup down there. It is a bit wide on the, or it is a bit visible on the front of the engine. Unfortunately, I can't really put it anywhere else because the brake rigging and the axles are in the way. And I don't really like to modify the engine in a way that it can't be unmodified, if you get what I mean. So yeah, the job was relatively simple, took about, I don't know, 2 hours or something, but that's mostly just time for me to figure out and drop some basic 3D printable files for the parts that I needed to fit the third rail pickup, and also to, well, more or less rewire, or not rewire, but put some extra wires in to allow the pogo pickups that sit somewhere in there to reach the third rail pickup below the engine. So if you'd like to see a detailed sort of video on how I modified it, just let me know in the comments, and if there are enough requests, I might do something like that. Apart from that, I'm just really happy to have it on the layout. It looks so good, especially in combination with the Dapol Top Light City coaches. So yeah, I'm really happy with the engine. So yeah, that's basically a small update from the layout here. I'm not sure when next update is going to come out. I will have to start working on the station area over there to make some significant progress that I can then show. So yeah, still a little to do, but I'm really happy and have already spent quite a while with this engine, just moving trucks and passenger stock around. So yeah, it's been a really fun couple of days since I have had this engine. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say for now. If you have enjoyed this, please leave a like, and if you have any questions, feel free to write a comment. And yeah, with that, thanks for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.